All right, welcome back to the Final Shot Podcast. Today, the podcast is brought to you by USG Canada, the best gloves in boxing. Right here's the Final Shot Podcast gloves, USG Canada. Hit up my boy Howie Lee, Howie at usgcanada.com. We're also brought to you by Onnit. If you're not on it, get on it at onnit.com/TFS podcast and save 10%. Get yourself some Alpha Brain, Shroom Tech Sport. Whatever the fuck you need to be good for your sport, get it on it at onnit.com/TFS podcast. Last but not least, we're brought to you by Supplement King Swift Current. If you go in there and you order yourself the Bad Guy Pack, you're going to save yourself 20% on the purchase at Supplement King Swift Current. Guys, today on the show, we have a fantastic boxer who's talking to his fucking friend right now. If you can see him on the Skypes, you'll see he's talking to somebody over there. That's all good, though. With a record of 20 wins, 7 losses, and 12 wins by KO, ladies and gentlemen, Mario Perez.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Going
Thanks
on,
for
Big
having me
Will?
on the show. Not much, man. About time, man.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute since we've had any kind of communication, but hey, it's good to have you on the show.
Yeah, man. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, let's get down and dirty. I'm ready to put these boxers on blast, man.
All right, give me a little history on yourself. You're 35 years old, right?
Yes, sir. 35 years old. I grew up in Houston, Texas. Turned pro at 21, and then got deported at 23 back to Mexico. Did 2 years in Texas Penitentiary. And then I got a fight here in Canada, fucked the guy up, and then I said, "Yeah, I'm staying here, baby."
What
You
were
know,
you doing for 2 years in a Texas penitentiary?
fuck, getting this shitty tattoo right
All right.
here, eating soups, um, I don't know, watching a lot of what is that called? 24 hours or what is it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
CP, whatever the hell that shit's called.
Why were you in a Texas penitentiary? Did that have something to do with your deportation?
No, no, I got caught up in dope game,
Oh
caught a dope
shit.
charge. Yeah, caught a dope charge, and that's it. You
Of,
know.
of all places in Texas too, like couldn't get any worse.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. Mexican. I had no bond, right? I couldn't bail out, so I had to pretty much. It was my first offense, so I had to pretty much do 2 years
Yo,
because of that.
Dog the Bounty Hunter couldn't get you out?
Fuck, I didn't even know he was around then. His hair wasn't long enough yet. So
Fuck, that sucks. I had no idea that happened to you. That's terrible.
yeah, it's okay, man. I think it's made me a better person overall and better fighter. And
Where are you at now? You at home?
yeah, I'm at home right now. Well, it's one of my houses. I have I have several homes here in Canada
Like
that
you own them?
I own one of them, but
Okay.
I have another home that I rent out. And check this out.
All
Let me
right.
show you. Uh, I guess I'm not flip this shit.
There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ! There's a whole bunch of you there.
Whole bunch of these motherfuckers. So I just cake, right? That's what I do. While I sit here and wait for some of these promoters to man the fuck up, I just make money, right, on the side. And I rent out houses. I rent out rooms, and I just opened a tattoo shop. But I'm here waiting, man. Still waiting on these motherfuckers.
Okay, so right now you're 20-7 in your professional career with 5 draws. You fought one of my buddies, Cam O'Connell,
Yes, sir.
who's legit as fuck.
Yeah, the Camel Connor's good. He's a really good fighter.
Yeah, he's good.
But I just think I fought him in his hometown, I think.
Yeah, you fought
And
him in Edmonton.
yeah, so I fought him when I had no backing. You know, a lot of people don't understand about fighting, man. It's like you get to a certain level of where you can pay for your own training camps. You have money. You don't have to worry about You don't have to worry about paying your rent. You don't have to worry about paying this, paying that, and then you can really train, fuck somebody up. And that scares a lot of promoters, right? A lot of promoters when they notice that, like, oh shit, this guy's got money behind him. He can train. People don't understand that shit. But right now, I'll fuck anybody up from 130 to 140, and they know this. You know, all the promoters know this. Three Lions, Eye the Tiger, Lee Baxter. I don't give a fuck who it is. Y'all know what time it is. They know what time it is with me, man. But whatever. Just here waiting.
None of them want to
Sitting.
sign you?
No, I don't need them to sign me. Fuck, I sign my own. I sign myself. Perez Management, right?
Okay.
I just want them to let me fight one of their guys, right?
Who right now in Canada do you want to fight then? Don't say anybody because you got names.
Mm, well, you got in my weight class, you got what's his name? Josh O'Reilly's in my weight class. I'll go up and fight Wilcox, Stephen Wilcox. I'll lace him up. Um, there's some guys out in the east. What's that guy's name? Dominic Babineau, he's in my weight class. He's
Yeah.
got a little. I don't know how you got belts. You ain't beat me yet. I don't understand this shit. And Tyson Cave, I'll lace his ass up too. He's my boy and all that, but we all know what time it is. Everybody knows what's up. You
There's
know.
a bad motherfucker that lives over in Cornwall, Ontario, Tony Lightning Lewis. That'd be a fun
Tony,
fight.
Tony Lewis, yeah, I'll fight him too. I heard him, yeah, he's at 135, I think.
135, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, if the money's right, let's run it, right?
Uh, Tony's one guy I don't talk shit about because Tony's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm bad too, though, man. And I'm sure Tony knows that. I'm sure Tony knows about me, right?
So you actually hit me up and wanted to come on the show because you're looking to fight now.
Yeah, well, I can fight. I mean, I don't need to fight. Like, what I mean? Like, I don't need to fight to make a living. I just want to fight to prove a point, right? Like, right? Because I already got to where I'm at, right? Like, I I already figured it out, right? To where I don't have to fight anymore to live right. But I kind of want to fight because I see all these other guys. Everybody's got a fucking belt, and like I'm a matchmaker. I don't know if you know about that too. I'm a professional matchmaker here in Canada, so I match all these guys. I match their fights, and guess what? They bring in all these other Mexicans. I'm Mexican too, right? Why don't fight me? Save yourself the plane tickets. I'm here. Let's run it.
Are
Why you gotta pick? Why you have me bringing in these weak fighters for your guy to win?
are you the one that worked with USG Canada and put that show on over in Mexico?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
For Gary Copas, and then I didn't even get a thank you from Gary for that shit.
I
I got him ranked 1 in Canada.
I believe you talked to me about being on that card.
Yes, sir.
Didn't happen. That's all. That's all good though.
Yes, sir.
But that's cool that you're putting on shows and promoting stuff over in your home country too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and then eventually I want to throw a show on here in Canada because I manage a couple of fighters. Right? I manage Justin Gandoza. He's ranked I think 2 or 3 in Canada right now at 130 pounds or 126.
Yeah.
He's 5-0 undefeated. Um, so like it's we want to fight. We just um, they don't want to offer the right money, right? Like I think they offered me a fight with Babineau for 5 grand. And I'm like, what the fuck? I make 5 grand on my couch, bro. Smoking weed. Fuck, so it makes no sense to me, right? Like, come on, y'all need to get your mind right, man.
Do you have a
Like,
hard minimum then for what you'll fight for?
no, not, I mean, I'll do it for 10. I'll lace you up for 10 racks. You know, just because I don't want to hurt the promoter's pocket because I know they don't got money, right? So I'll hit you with 10. I'll beat your boy up for 10.
So did I hear right that you're a vegan?
Yes, sir.
Why?
100%, 100% vegan. What do you mean? Why not?
Well, it's a question that I don't
Yeah,
I can't do it.
for sure. I'm sure you can, man. You just haven't tried. Like, yo, trust me, bro, Brody. I mean, trust me, bro. Like, I smoke a lot of weed, man, and I was the last motherfucker. I grew up in Texas, bro.
Yeah.
Eat your meat, eat your meat. Milk does the body good. I'm the last motherfucker to go vegan. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up on that shit. I was hunting. I was fucking with crocs and shit. I don't give, you know. But like, I tried it, man, honestly, and I don't focus on protein. What the fuck is protein? I don't worry about that shit. You know, and I lace boys up every day. When I start training for a fight, I lace people up, and I eat a carrot, man. Sometimes I won't even eat. You know, and so like me, like you know how people are like, oh wow, the doctor says this. I heard this. Fuck that. Like I'm doing it. You know, I run 10. I just ran 10K this morning, 44 minutes, and I ate nothing, man. I didn't worry about protein and pre-workout shit, all that, none of that shit, man. BCAAs, fuck all that. For pussies, man.
What does a vegan meal consist of for you then? Like if you're sitting down and you're gonna have like a refuel meal, what does it
Yeah,
consist of?
I don't know, maybe like some baked potatoes, some kale, like a good meal, like for if you want to get protein and like the good shit, like some kale, some rice, some lentils, beans, the good stuff, right? But there's also dirt like junk food, right? There's also like burgers and all that bullshit, right? But if you want a good meal, like we all know what's good for us. It's like it's pretty like simple. We
Well, fuck, potato chips are vegan, aren't they?
No, they have milk in them, bro.
Do they?
You got yeah, like why the fuck you got milk and chips, right? It's like why? And then I just read the labels, right? If they're barbecue chips, they're vegan.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. I don't know why.
like those kettle cooked chips, they're probably vegan.
Yeah. So
they're
you
no
you just gotta read, and they'll say it contains milk or eggs.
huh. So
Yeah.
vegan means that you don't wear leather either, then, or any kind of animal byproduct.
I try not to wear any. Like I look at like I threw away my rucksack already. I don't need that shit. Um, my car it has leather seats. If I can't really get rid of it now. Um, I wear Converse. I don't know how vegan they are. I'm not like
You're
that
vegetarian.
big. Yeah, well, I don't eat any animal byproducts,
No
right?
honey, no nothing like
No,
that.
sir. No, sir. None of that. Um, but on the clothes thing, maybe I have a little bit more research to do because I'm pretty sure this Supreme bag is not vegan. But
Probably
um,
not.
you know, probably some kind of sweatshop made it down in Asia.
Now, what was the personal choice that made you become a vegan then?
I watched a documentary called Earthlings. A friend of mine was kept bugging me. Watch this documentary, man. Watch. You love animals. Stop eating them. And I was like, shut up, whatever. So I watched it, and that was it, man. Cold turkey. Fuck that. I don't want to be. I don't want to support animal cruelty. Not one more day. Fuck that. Not me. And then by me buying animal byproducts and all that, it's me. I'm paying for it. That's the reason it's there, right? Because I'm the consumer, right? So I feel like put a stop to that shit. And if a lot of people put a stop to that, right? Because everybody says they love animals, but what you mean, nigga? You just ate a fucking animal right now, and you love animals, right? So that kind of got me. It's like a no brainer, right? Like
Hmm.
okay. And then once I found out that I could still fuck people up and not eat animals and hurt them, fuck, it's like a win-win-win situation. You can't like go wrong, right? And then it's healthier, it's good for you. Like, come on. We already know meat has number one carcinogen and causing fucking cancer and all these other um, illnesses, right? Like, there's no money in healthy people. I don't want you to be healthy. I want you to be sick. So then you go to the doctor and you can buy some fucking meds.
Yeah.
Like it's all, bro. All these industries work together, man. Like, but people don't. They gotta wake up. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like when I got to Canada, I woke up.
Okay. See, I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum of you, is where I don't buy a lot of meat in the store. I do a lot of harvesting of my own meat, though.
Okay, so you probably you hunt.
I hunt, I fish, and
Yeah.
a lot of the meat that is in my house, I've harvested myself.
Well, I think that as a vegan, I shouldn't be like, you shouldn't kill anything. But I guess if you're eating it, and it's not, you don't have a fucking assembly line of fucking deer in your house, I can't really, can't really backlash on that, right? Because you're doing what you can, right? And you're not really torturing an animal, and
No,
right?
I take it as quickly as possible in the most humane way possible.
Yeah. Well, there's really no humane way to kill anything, right?
Not really, but
Yeah. But I respect that.
there's definitely more humane ways of doing it. Where picking your shots and placing your shots in the proper areas, as opposed to hitting something in the back and paralyzing it, and then having to go rush over
Oh
and
yeah.
slit
Okay.
its
Okay.
throat.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
That
Yeah. I know you hunters got that quick kill.
yeah,
Bam. Right.
there's
Right
a
through the heart or something.
there's a code of ethics to it, right? Like you don't want to injure
Yeah.
something and then have to chase it for fucking hours on
Yeah.
end where it's suffering. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not my thing.
It's Yeah, I used to hunt a lot in Texas. Well, not me, but a friend of mine. Something about through the shoulder blades or something, and
Okay.
he was good at that. It was one shot kills. But yeah, I respect that, man.
Did some other research, says you got a couple pit bulls.
Yes, sir. I have two pit bulls. I have two pigs.
That was the
Uh,
other one I was gonna get at you,
yeah.
but it was the fucking pigs.
Oh yeah, I got two pigs, man. They're fucking. I got them riding around in strollers, and stay in the couch. They do push-ups with me. They're pretty really really intelligent animals, man.
Let's deal with the pit bulls first, because pit bulls in general society got a bad rap.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they do. Every time I run with my dogs, they either pick their dogs up or make this face, you
Where
know.
reality, if people actually do some research on dogs, golden retrievers have the biggest bite ratio of all time when it comes to dogs, not pit bulls. Pit
For
bulls
sure.
are some of the nicest dogs of all time. They'll lick your face off before they'll bite it.
100%, man. And they have pain tolerance. They have so much pain tolerance that they can tolerate little kids pinching on them and pulling on them. And cocker spaniels and poodles, they can't. They'll bite somebody's face off before let a kid pull on them and shit.
Yo, you want to hear a story about a cocker spaniel?
Oh yeah, let me hear it.
So before I was born, my mother had a show dog. It was a cocker spaniel. That thing was a fucking piece of shit. So when I was born, that dog got jealous of me because obviously as a baby, the parents have to take care of the baby and they show a lot of affection and are waiting hand and foot on the child, right? I can't do shit. That dog fucking bit me in the face.
Damn.
Not once, but twice.
There you go.
We're talking 6-month-old baby. That dog died.
Wow. See,
But
man, people they don't get that, right? I guess, and you know what I look at it as, bro. This guy, I told this guy this morning, I was like, look, man, I said, why are you being racist to my dog? And he's like, what? Racist? What the fuck? He start tripping out, right? I'm like, look, man, my dog is a species of animal, and he's a race of dog. So you're being racist towards my dog. Like, I couldn't explain. He would not understand that. He couldn't understand it. He couldn't get through it. I'm like, bro, this is a race of fucking dog. You're being racist towards it. So you're fucking racist. Like, come on, bro. This is where it starts, man, with speciesism. Racism started with speciesism, man. I think, right? Because these people here, they can't read and write like me, so therefore they should be slaves. Come on over, you know. But you
dog
know,
profiling, that's what we'll call it.
yeah. I guess race is a little harsh, but yeah,
Yeah.
dog profile.
Call it dog profiling, because even if people see a dog that looks like a pit bull that's not actually a pit bull, they start freaking the fuck out.
Yeah. And you know what? I guess because of all the stories we've heard and all that, if I see a pit bull and it's not my pit bull, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I get kind of iffy, right? But once you get to pet it, you see it's friendly, and then it's fine.
I usually judge the dog off the owner.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? If I see, and for lack of better terms, some kind of gangbanger, or some unsavory type of person walking down the street with a pit bull, that dog's usually got a job.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yes, sir.
Now, if somebody sees me with a pit bull, I'm automatically thinking that they're thinking I'm a piece of shit, and so is the dog. I'm
There
a,
you go.
I'm a,
Profile.
well, profiling, right? I'm a big dude. I got a big beard. I got a
Yeah,
bald head. Like,
yeah,
it goes with the territory. That's fine. Uh,
for sure.
People don't quite know that I'm actually fairly nice.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Well,
yeah.
to some people,
Well,
but
just not to my opponents.
no, never nice to opponents. Fuck them.
Yeah. When are you fighting again, man?
October 19th,
Where?
apparently
Here in Canada?
in Canada. Yeah,
Okay.
hopefully,
Cool. Cool.
hopefully
Who
it
you fighting?
happens. Gentleman by
Well,
the name, huh?
if that doesn't happen, man, I'll put you down in Mexico.
Fuck, man, I don't know if they let me in Mexico.
Oh, no, well, you good. I don't know. You got any charges?
Yeah.
God damn. Can you leave Canada, man?
Um, Everywhere but the states. I don't know if Mexico's an issue.
Uh, I don't know. I'll check on that. I don't think so. But if that fight doesn't go through, man, let's put you down.
Hopefully it
Knock
happens.
you out down there.
We're getting ready for it at cruiserweight. So if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, at the end of the day, I'm 37 years old.
Just a number, bro.
I've got a wife. I've got a full time job. I've got a 9-year-old daughter and another one on the way. So realistically, jumping in the ring isn't my main concern right now.
Yeah,
Am I going to get ready for it? Yes.
for sure.
I'm definitely not going to sell myself short or my opponent short because that'd be just stupid.
Yeah,
But realistically, is it my main priority? No.
yeah.
It
I,
sounds
I
like the
feel you.
same with you, though.
Yeah, I feel you on that. My wife's pregnant right now, and it's like, how much is it really worth getting in the ring, right?
We've seen it in Canada a few times already with Tim Hag, David Whittam, a gentleman the other weekend who was very young and died in the ring. Um, Realistically, do I want to be the next one on the list? No. Um,
Yeah,
how many repetitive blows have I taken over the years and all that kind of shit? Do I think it'll happen to me? No. But did those gentlemen think it was going to happen to them? I can guarantee you not.
yeah, yeah.
So
I know it happened, and it's yeah, that's a because part of you is like, fuck, man, I don't even want to do it anymore. It's not worth it. But then the other part of you is more. It's like pride, right? And like you feel like you have to show people, you know, or it's like demonstrate to people what you can do, right? But really, you shouldn't have to, right? But
that's something that I came to terms with a very short time ago is that I don't owe anybody shit.
yeah,
I don't know fan shit. I don't know the guy across the street shit. I don't know promoter shit. I don't know anybody nothing. I don't have nothing to prove to nobody.
yeah,
Um, I've made somewhat of a career for myself out of trying to help people through this show to get their careers to the next level and be able to talk and give them a place where they can have their voice. I think I've done a fairly good job of that so far, and I think rather than me jumping in a ring, I think that's probably the legacy I'll leave is being able to help somebody.
yeah.
Now, I've talked a lot of shit. That comes with the territory though, which is
Yeah.
fun. But at the end of the day, that you got a whole bunch of other irons in the fire. How much are you really focused on boxing right now?
Hmm. Right now, I got a ring in my garage and I haven't sparred. So yeah, I just put my bag up, and that was like I've been trying to put it up for like 3 months. Just put it up today, and I didn't even hit it, bro.
Really, you're not even training then?
Yeah, I'm not training. I run every day. I'm always running, right? I love running, so I kind of stay in pretty good shape. but like sparring and all that, because you know that sparring is training, right? You're not training unless you're not sparring.
Yeah.
So yeah, right now I'm not.
Not doing shit then.
So no, sir.
Somebody
You
calls
know,
you on the
but
phone and says, Mario, we got a fight for you in 2 weeks. You taking it?
yeah, man. Yo, man, you know what my problem is? I can't go to the States, right?
Yeah.
Like they've offered me to fight Vince. I was offered to fight what's Joe Diaz, all these guys for a good amount of money, 25, 30 racks, but I can't travel, right? I feel like my career is just at a standstill here. Like I
So
came to Canada, made a little bit of noise, and then that's it.
so where were you born then?
Mexico.
You're born in Mexico. So are you technically still a Mexican citizen?
I'm Mexican citizen, yes, sir.
Okay. So you can still go back to Mexico,
Yes, sir.
and that's not an issue for you.
Yeah, it's not an issue for me. I go back. I go back and forth to Mexico. There's just I can't go to the States. So since we have one-way flights from Mexico to Canada,
Okay.
so that makes it easy.
But you lived in
Yeah.
Texas, for fuck's sakes.
Yes, sir. Lived in Texas for about 20, 23 years.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. But they don't give a fuck.
So when you
Yeah.
lived in Mexico or in Texas, were you illegal at that time?
Yes, sir. Well, no, I had a residency, but they can still take your residency away, right? If you're,
Oh.
yeah. I think all I had to do was go apply, man. But I never thought I was gonna get deported. Like, what the fuck, you know? And then, sure enough, right?
Nobody ever thinks they're going to get deported, though.
Nobody. That's the last thing that comes to your mind. Fuck,
So
bro.
how did they come and get you then? They just roll up on you, throw you in a van, and take you back?
Nah. So you do your time, right? In penitentiary, and then once you do your time, um, you go out to these walls. There's these big walls in Huntsville, Texas, right? And they call it the walls. That's what it's called, the walls. And then these doors open and you're free, right? But right when they're about to do that, they separate the illegals and the Americans. And the illegals get shipped to immigration. That's like the feds,
Oh.
the holding facility. Then they wait for a bus to get filled up with about 60 Mexicans, and then on they go to Brownsville.
Fuck that.
Yeah, bro. And then just like in the movies, they unshackle you, and then they're like, "Don't come back."
Okay, so when you got busted there, so they put you in a detention center for a little while, and then they ship you back. So did you go back to Texas after that, and that's when you did your prison time again, or did you only go once?
No, I just went once. When they caught me with all the dope, I couldn't post bail or anything because of my status.
Okay.
So I fought my case in county. I was there for about 9 months, and then I signed for 5 years. And then I did 2 years with good conduct, and then I got deported.
Right back to Mexico.
Yes, sir.
What part of Mexico are you from?
Mexico City.
Doesn't get no worse than that, does it?
Nah, it sucks over there, man. It's crammed, man.
You,
All right.
you still have family that live there?
I have a couple cousins and shit, right? But I don't even. My only family is really my mom and my sister. I don't know where the fuck my family went. I don't really.
Don't
I don't.
don't think
Yeah, I
about
don't.
it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a bad thought, but I'm like, it's less people for me to worry about having to die.
So, who are all these people that are in this house with you right now? Are they your buddies or are they people that rent from you?
Just people rent from me.
Okay, so what's happening? You're in the kitchen right now, a communal kitchen kind of thing?
Yeah, let me see. There's probably some weed over here. There's some friends right here.
Okay.
They they just see there's a bong right there. They just see that I'm like giving this interview, so they're kind of like,
Staying the fuck away from you.
yeah, like fuck this.
So, how many people live in this house now then?
It's 1, 2, 3, like 9 people.
And this is you own this house?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that's in Toronto, correct, or
Yes.
Mississauga?
Sir.
Okay. So you know my boy Howie then, Howie Lee.
Yeah, man. Howie, that's my boy, man. But I feel so bad for what he's going through right now, right?
Terrible experience that he's gone through with losing his wife and all
Yeah.
that. We won't get too much into it because Howie does watch the show. But yeah, shout out to Howie and fucking shit turns around. Trust me.
Yeah, man. Keep your head up, Howie. Hit me up if you need anything.
So where are you training then in Toronto? Are you just strictly on your own doing your own thing, or do you go to a gym?
No, sir. I just strictly on my own. I do my own thing. I train at home. Um, Pretty soon, my boy Justin Gandoza, he's gonna fight. So we're gonna probably start sparring in the next week or two,
Okay.
and then yeah, that's it. I don't really go to any gyms specifically. I might go to Hard Knocks, Lee Baxter's gym,
Yeah.
if I'm in downtown, or I might go to where's Extreme Coutures. That's close to where I'm at.
Yeah. Yeah.
So really wherever, and everybody's pretty cool, man. The boxing world, nobody really hates each other. It's just business, right? This is just we're competitive, and we just want to fight, right? You know.
I don't know where the fuck you're at, but where I'm at, the boxing world, everybody hates each other.
I don't really hate anybody because I can beat all these boys, right? So I can't really hate on them,
So
right?
I did notice in your career, as for the last since
Yeah.
2016, it's been pretty fucking dry.
Yeah, man. Tell me about it and why. Right? Ask yourself why.
You fought Jesus Paez, or is that how you say it? Or is it Perez?
Jesus Perez.
Perez in
Mm-hmm.
Fredericton, and
Yes, sir.
then you fought Laramie Charmona in Halifax.
Yes, sir. And I paid for that fight. I
You
paid my own fight.
okay? Explain to me this paying for fights because I don't fucking get it. Because somebody
Yeah,
calls me on the phone and says, "Yeah, excuse me, so you're gonna have to pay for your fight." I tell you to go fuck yourself.
yeah. Well, when nobody wants to give you a fight, right, and you want to stay active, hey, you got to fight. So I pay myself. I pay my opponent. I pay his flights. I pay his hotel. That's what it means paying your fight.
So, what do you mean
I'm at,
you pay yourself? So, are you raising money to pay yourself? Is that how this happens?
no, I don't raise money. I just have money, and I pay
Okay.
myself.
So you
Right?
just cut yourself a fight purse for the night and
Yes, sir.
turn it
Yeah.
over, and you get that at the end of the night.
Yes, sir. I don't really like cut me a check, but I just go ahead and spend, good amount or whatever I have.
You just give yourself a little payday and go have fun.
Yeah. Yes, sir. But I wanted to stay active, right? Because I was inactive for a while. And it's like, fuck, man. No, come on, man. Nobody wants to. Everybody knows I'm here,
Yeah.
right? It's not like nobody knows I'm here. Every promoter in fucking Canada knows I'm here,
So
right?
did you seek out the opponent yourself? Like you picked the opponent and all that?
Yeah, I picked the
Okay.
opponent. That's my boy. That's my boy Laramie. What you mean?
Oh, you guys are friends.
Yeah, that's my friend. And he already knew what time it is, right? I was like, I'm gonna knock your ass out, bro. So just train.
Did he show up to fight that night?
Yeah, he tried to,
Okay.
but I was in shape, But he knows it's just business, right? Afterwards, because he gets paid 2,000 pesos in Mexico. Shit, I paid him 1,200, so dollars. So what the fuck?
What's 2,000 pesos in Canadian money then?
Like $150.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man. Yo, I fought a 12-round fight for a WBC title for $800, bro, in Mexico.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, everybody thinks they got it rough. Nah, you ain't got it rough, bro. Canada's so easy. You don't got it rough. You don't know. You don't know what rough is, man. Right?
Well, listen, when you've done a couple years in a Texas prison, you've been fucking deported. I think you know what rough is.
Yeah, it sucks. Being deported sucks. It's the worst, man. And it's like, and you know what? You know what they do before they deport you? They shave your head, right? And then they deport you to the border. I don't know if you understand what the border's like, bro.
No.
But it's like the nice U.S. side, garbage, shit, and then Mexico, right? Like the border is like there's no dirt. There's like dirt roads. It's like a lot of narcos, motherfuckers getting shot. Like, and I feel like the states does that on purpose, bro. Right? They're like, fuck, let's send these motherfuckers out there to look like criminals, and then they get shot up.
So
Yeah.
I've always wondered, and I'm not saying that you did it this way or anything like that, but I've always wondered when these people like they cross from Mexico, they flee from Mexico over into the United States. How the fuck are they doing that? Because there's got to be people patrolling that shit.
Yeah, they can't patrol it all. Texas is huge, right?
Yeah.
And you got Arizona, you got California. They can't patrol the whole thing, right? Like my mom, when I was in Mexico, like she came to Mexico with me. She left everything in the States and came with me, and she wanted to go back after like 2 years. She's like, I want to go back. Fuck this, but she's not a U.S. citizen, right?
Okay.
So I paid some money to have her cross illegally, and she didn't make it, bro. She could. She's too old, right? Like she couldn't make it. She tried. She couldn't climb the fence. She had to cross the river like naked with her clothes on top of her head. She told me this whole story, and one of my friends that went with her, he's like, "Fuck it, I couldn't leave your mom there because the coyotes, they call them coyotes. They're like, fuck it, leave her, we gotta go, we gotta go." So my homie, he's like, he stayed there with her, and he's like, and he just risked getting caught up by ICE, and then got sent back.
Fuck.
Yeah, so it's like it's harsh, man. It's not like I kind of want to do it too, just to check, see how in shape I am. I'm trying to do that. It's like an obstacle course, right? Because they gotta swim, and they fucking put gators in those waters, bro.
What?
You know that shit? Yeah, the real like, bro, they put gators in those waters, and some Texans, they sniper Mexicans like hunting, cause
Shut up.
yeah, bro, that's like a fucking sport. They because they're in their backyard, right? And sometimes Mexicans walk across their yard or something, and then bam, got one.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, man, but that's not on the news, right? Nobody gives a fuck about that
There's
shit.
no legal repercussions for this?
Not in Texas, not in states.
They don't give a fuck, eh?
Yeah, if it's in your property, you're legally allowed to kill somebody, I guess.
Uh,
Bro,
uh,
I used to get popped in school, man. My mom used to sign a slip every year for corporal punishment,
yeah.
and after like 3 referrals, I used to get popped 3 times. That shit hurt, big ass paddle
Really?
by the principal. Yeah.
So the producer of my show over here is listening, and he wants to know what popped is.
Oh, like a paddle. I would get paddled,
Like straight up, right on the
straight up
ass.
paddled, bro, with a wooden paddle with holes in it, bro. You can't make this shit up. Pete Junior High School. His name was Mr. Brown.
He just used to paddle you,
Paddle
motherfucker.
the fuck out of me, yeah. Cause I get after you get like 5 referrals, you go get 3 paddles.
And your mother gave consent for this to happen.
Yeah, my mom did. Cause she said I acted up too much.
Really?
Yeah, and she can't catch me. I would run.
And how did you come to Canada then?
So they offered me a fight against Baja Laham,
Yeah.
and I just got a visa. I applied for a visa to come here to Canada, and I got approved. And I guess it's a lot easier when you come here as an athlete, right? Which I love that about Canada. And yeah, I came here and then fought Baja. I had a draw. I beat his ass. Check that fight out. It's on YouTube. Beat his ass, and then I got a draw. And then came back to Mexico. But when I was there, I met Lee Baxter was there in Ottawa. And I think Baja Laham had just beat his top prospect, which is Tyler Asselstein
Okay.
on ESPN. And I spanked Baja, right? So then Lee was like, "Hey, man, maybe come get some sparring down here with Tyler." And then he's really nice, hooked me up. So he paid my ticket down here, and we had a good relationship going. And he managed me for a while. And yeah, man, that's how I got here to Canada.
And are you a Canadian citizen now?
Just resident, temporary resident.
Resident? Okay.
Sure. So right working on my sponsorship. My wife.
Okay. Did your wife live in Canada too, or is she somewhere else?
No, she's Canadian.
She's Canadian. Okay. And
Yeah.
you're 100% legally married. You got a paper signed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you've got it in then.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in like Flynn, man. I'm good now. I just gotta keep my nose clean. Well, I don't go out. I don't do much anything wrong, right? I just not get in trouble. I just
Yeah. Stay out of
what?
shit.
Yeah, stay out of shit. Just don't go. I don't drink. I just smoke weed. So,
Does your wife live in this house with you too?
at my other house.
Oh, she lives in the other house.
Yes, sir. That's
Where
where all my pigs are and my all my pets.
and where's that?
That's in Toronto as well.
Okay. So what are you doing at this house then? Just hanging out, then you going home, or are you staying at this
Yeah,
one tonight?
hanging out, smoking a joint because my wife's pregnant, right? So I don't like smoking around her. Just smoking a joint, collecting fees, and just
Doing shit.
just yeah, shooting the shit with these guys. You know.
All right. Now we started talking about the pigs, and then I cut it off because I wanted to get to the dogs. Well, what's up with these pigs?
Oh man, they're best thing ever happened to me. Right when I became vegan, I wanted to rescue a whole bunch of pigs from slaughter. But I had to buy the whole truck. That wasn't gonna happen. What am I gonna do with all these pigs, man? Right? Um, yeah, it's a lot of pigs.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, fuck. So I went on Kijiji and I looked for pigs, and I found one for $100.
We talking like
And
full size pig?
no, sir, these are like one's a mini pig, one's a potbelly.
Or is there
But
such
the mini
things as
pig
a
is 100
fucking?
pounds. The potbelly.
Is there actually such thing as a mini pig though? Because when you say mini pig to me, I'm thinking like a 5 pound Chihuahua.
No, man, this guy's 100 pounds.
There's no small about that fucking pig.
Yeah, these guys. He's smaller than my pit bulls, but he's just heavy, right?
Well, if people actually go to a farm, they go to see like meat pigs. They're fucking huge.
Oh, they're massive, bro. I'd be scared of those pigs, man. Unless
So
I grew up with it.
I'll tell you a story about a pig. I was out hunting last year in Reliance, Saskatchewan. We're going hunting for mule deer with archery, and so my wife's cousin, he has five. I don't even know five. I'm gonna say 5,000 acres out there. So they got a big farm. They got cattle. They got and pigs. They have this one pet pig, and it's a black pig. And this motherfucker, we're pulling down the driveway, and we hear this noise. What the hell is that? It's a fucking giant black pig sprinting after our truck, full bore.
Holy fuck.
It was the
Yo,
funniest thing. It was so funny to watch because it wasn't going that fast, but it was
yeah.
making it look like it was fucking Donovan Bailey.
He's like a rhino. Has some torque to it, eh?
Yeah, and you could hear it just like it was like 400 pounds. So we get out of the truck, and then I'm looking around like, where the fuck did this pig go? And it snuck up behind me. I thought it was gonna bite me in the leg. It's sitting there smelling my leg. Get the fuck out of here! I swear to God, it's gonna bite me. But whatever. That's my pig story. But the thing was hilarious.
Wow, yeah, those pigs are massive, man. I don't know what I would do with one of those pigs, man.
So you have a
It's a lot of-
potbelly pig, right?
Yes, sir. I have a potbelly pig. She's black. Her name's Persephone.
What's the other one's name?
Truman. Yeah. Great name.
Now, contrary to popular belief, but pigs are very smart.
Really smart. Yes, sir. They ring a door or a wind chime that I have on the door every time they want to go out.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so they don't go in the house. They're very clean. They sleep on the couch, on the bed.
Huh.
Yeah.
Are they
really clean animals.
So they're 100% potty trained then?
Yes, sir. 100% potty trained. My dogs will pee in the house before they do.
Really? Now,
Yeah.
have your dogs and the pigs ever gotten to a mix-up?
Nike and Persephone got into it yesterday over a banana peel because my dogs are vegan too, right?
Okay.
And,
So the pig
so
won, probably.
No, they're both just like on their back legs, like trying to bite at each other. But they're like my animals. My animals are like kids, man. Like
Okay.
they watch Dora and fucking Peppa Pig, and like I nothing but
What the fuck is going
good.
on in your house?
Yeah, man, nothing but good atmosphere for these guys, right? And that's why they're so nice with people, right? Like I couldn't have my dogs maybe try to bite somebody. Imagine they take them away, right, and they kill them. So
Yeah, they
I just
would.
so I feel like what I've noticed that with animals, if you raise them in a nice environment and whatever, like happy environment, because I feel like cartoons are happy,
Yeah.
and when I leave, I put cartoons on, and then they love it, man.
All right, Mario. Let's wrap this motherfucker up today. I'm going to give you the floor, though. You came on here today with a reason. You wanted to get something done, so get it done.
All right, man. So all you promoters in Canada, um, let's run it, man. There's not much I can tell you guys, but I'm here, ready to go. Save yourself the flights. You know, got my license. Let's do this. Stop being scared, man.
Any fighters you want specifically?
Pacific Fire. If you're in 130 to 140, you got a belt. Let's run it. I
All
want
right.
that.
And that's the final shot.